a 3-fly rig for Euro nymphing on the Lower Owens on the Backcast. I was recently guided by Fred Rowe on the Lower Owens River, and he talked about his rig that he uses, a unique setup with a 3-fly rig he uses for Euro nymphing. And so here's Fred going through the detail and explaining how he sets up that rig.
Okay, so you can run a 2 or a 3-fly rig. This particular one right here is a 3-fly rig. In a 3-fly rig, the heaviest fly is going to go in the middle, and then usually on the upper fly, I'm going to use something that's an attractor or an emerger type pattern, and then the bottom fly is really what I consider the fly I think is imitating what the fish are feeding on. Right now on my rig, I'm fishing with a size 16 olive quildagon because it's imitating the blue-wing olive nymphs, and it's imitating, believe it or not, the stick caddis, which is a lot of what the fish have been feeding on for the last month or so. In this 3-fly rig, in the middle goes my heaviest fly. So that basically all 3 flies are going to get down, and the middle fly is going to bounce on the bottom. These 2 flies are going to be bouncing just off the bottom, right where the fish are feeding. So by changing the weights, particularly by changing my middle fly, is going to allow me to get down to the zone where the fish are feeding and getting my flies where they need to be. And that, to me, is the biggest thing we're doing with nymphing, is we have to get down into the zone where the fish are feeding. If I don't have enough weight, I'm going above them, they'll never take it. If I have too much weight, it'll hang up on the bottom and it doesn't deliver a drag-free drift to the fish, and they won't take my flies. So getting the right amount of weight is the most important. In a 2-fly rig, which a lot of beginners think 2 flies, I just don't tangle these that often. I find a 3-fly rig works good, just gives me 1 extra fly that fish can feed on, and gives me 3 different flies or a variety of flies. Like I said, right now in this rig, I have a mayfly, a stonefly, and kind of an attractor pattern. So I have 3 different offerings to offer the trout. In the 2-fly rig, heaviest fly goes on the bottom. The fly I really want to fish goes right above it. And that's basically how I'm setting the flies up in this rig.
That was just one of the many things I learned from Fred Rowe of Sierra Bright Dot. He owns that guide service. He guides up on the Eastern Sierra, all sections of the Owens River, Lake Crawley, and then other creeks in the local area. He is a wealth of knowledge, a really great guy, and fun to be around, and somebody you learn a lot from. If you want to get in touch with him, let us know, and we'll put you in contact, and we'll see you next time on the Backcast.